यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजना यमुना तीरा वनचारी यमुना तीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 रामा राम रामा हरे 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Jayam Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivajagacharya Ashtotara Satashri Srimad His Divine Grace Abhay Charanaravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Prem Se Kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Srila Prabhupada Ki Prabhupada Anuga Ki Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Nitai Gaur Premanande. All glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narotamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet. Nashtaprayeshu abhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati ruttama shloke bhaktir bhavati naishtiki. Hare Krishna. Welcome to all of you on the auspicious month of Kartik, month dedicated to Lord Damodara. We are observing this month by singing the Damodara Ashtakam every day, by remembering the Lord and His beautiful pastimes, His wonderful pastimes, and by sometimes some of them are taking a vrata, different vows to attract the attention of Krishna, to be more austere, to remember Krishna more, to perform more devotional service to Krishna. This month is dedicated to improving our bhakti towards Krishna. It's a great opportunity in this month that if we perform bhakti seriously, dedicating ourselves, increasing it, taking a vow, then Krishna becomes very kind and merciful, and we can progress fast in our devotion to Krishna. So there are glories of this Damodar month mentioned in the Puranas, especially the Padma Purana. And there are so many wonderful stories that if you do a little devotional service, especially lighting a lamp to Lord Damodara, singing this Damodara Ashtakam, remembering this beautiful pastime of the Lord. In this month, many wonderful pastimes of the Lord occurred, and Vrindavan, there are great, huge, magnificent celebrations. The Lord stole butter in this month on the day of Diwali and got tied up by his mother. The Lord lifted the Govardhana hill in this month, it is celebrated. In this month is Bahulashtami, the day when Radhakund and Shamakund came. And in this way there are many such days. Go Puja is done in this month, very specially. In this way there are many different pastimes in this month, a very, very auspicious, holy and highly potent spiritually month. So we are encouraging all of you to, even in your homes, even on working days, you can come here and you can offer lamp and join in Damodara Ashtakam prayers. And otherwise also, we are also arranging programs in many different places on the weekdays, and you can join and think of Krishna, read the Krishna book, Srimad Bhagavatam, and hear stories of Krishna in Vrindavana. In this way, if you follow this little vrata, chant extra japa, worship the Lord, wake up early in the morning for Mangalarati, small things that you can do, and you can boost your spiritual life in a very big way. Not only today, we are going to recollect a few nice introductory pastimes of Krishna. I am reading from the Srimad Bhagavatam. Mother Yashoda binds Lord Krishna, Canto 10, Chapter 5, text 1, 2 and 3 onwards. I'll read a few shlokas and read a purport, and then we shall reflect on what we sang today, Damodara Ashtakam. Shri Shukavacha Yekadaha Grihadasishu Yashodananda Gehini Karmantara Niyuktasu Nirmamanta Swayam Dadi Yani Yani Hagitani Tadbala Charitani Cha Dadi Nirmantane Kale Smaranti Tanya Gayata Sri Shukadeva Goswami continued, one day when Mother Yashoda saw that all the maid servants were engaged in other household affairs, she personally began to churn the yogurt. While churning, she remembered the childish activities of Krishna, and in her own way she composed songs and enjoyed singing to herself about all those activities. Purport: Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur, quoting from the Vaishnava Toshani of Srila Sanatana Goswami, says that the incident of Krishna's breaking the pot of yogurt and being bound by Mother Yashoda took place on the Deepavali day or Deepa Malika. Even today in India, this festival is generally celebrated very gorgeously in the month of Kartika by fireworks and lights, especially in Mumbai. It is to be understood that among all the cows of Nanda Maharaja, several of Mother Yashoda's cows ate only grass so flavorful that the grasses would automatically flavor the milk. Mother Yashoda wanted to collect the milk from these cows, make it into yogurt and churn it into butter personally. Since she thought that this child Krishna was going to the houses of neighborhood Gopas and Gopis to steal butter because he did not like the milk and the yogurt ordinarily prepared. While churning the butter, Mother Yashoda was singing about the childhood activities of Krishna. It was formerly a custom that if one wanted to remember something constantly, he would transform it into poetry or have this done by a professional poet. It appears that Mother Yashoda did not want to forget Krishna's activities at any time. Therefore, she poeticized all of Krishna's childhood activities, such as the killing of Putana, Aghasura, Shakatasura, and Trinavarta. And while churning the butter, she sang about these activities in poetical form. This should be the practice of persons eager to remain Krishna conscious 24 hours a day. This incident shows how Krishna conscious Mother Yashoda was. To stay in Krishna consciousness, we should follow such persons. Om Tat Sat. Om Agyana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminita Namane. Namaste Saraswate Deve Kauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So the shloka Shukadeva Goswami started describing Mother Yashoda and this wonderful pastime of stealing butter that Krishna performed. It's very difficult for most people to understand how God is doing these things. He is God, Supreme Lord, and he is a small boy. And he is stealing butter. As it is, people don't understand who God is so easily. Now when we talk about God is running around like a boy and stealing butter, it becomes very difficult to understand. For everybody, God means Shankachakra Gada Padma. He is coming as a protector. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata. And he is supporting his devotees. He is killing the demons. In this way, everybody is very safe and happy and peaceful. But when you say God has become a small boy and he is stealing butter from the next door, then this is difficult to understand. Why God, who owns everything and everything belongs to him, why should he be a stealer, a thief? It's very difficult to understand. That's why Krishna is saying, Janma karma chame divyam evam yo veti tatvataha in Bhagavad Gita. My pastime, my karma means my pastimes, my birth, my pastimes. If you can understand, evam yo veti tatvatah, in truth, then you don't have punarjanma in this world. You will come back to me. It's not so easy for most people to understand God. Even if you understand God, they cannot understand why He is doing these things. His consort is Lakshmi. He has all the wealth in the world. And all the riches, everything is in His hands. Why is He going and stealing? Okay, He is stealing. But on top of that, why is Mother Yashoda chasing Him and He is afraid of Mother Yashoda? Yad bhibeti swayam bhayam. Fear itself, fear personified, is afraid of Krishna, but he is afraid of Mother Yashoda. How is this possible? Like this, lot of questions have been answered by the Acharyas. So the story begins when Shukadeva Goswami is telling Parikshit Maharaj that Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj were previously Dhara and two of them in the previous life, and they performed a lot of austerities, tapasya, and that is why they got Krishna as their son. But Parikshit is not happy with this answer. He's telling, how is it possible that simply they performed austerities and penances and the Supreme Personality of Godhead came as their son? Something is wrong there. And Shukadeva Goswami gets very happy. He said, you're thinking, you're correct. Really speaking, simply by performing austerity and all, you cannot get Krishna. Only by pure bhakti, you can get Krishna. That too, to get Krishna as your son and perform all these pastimes, you should be super duper devotee. Such a devotee is this Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj. Especially this Yashoda. She is an amazing devotee. She is so powerful in her bhakti for Krishna that she can control Krishna. And Krishna happily comes under her control, so that he can enjoy so many wonderful rasa relationships with her. And then he starts describing this. Bhaktya vashyati. The devotee can control the Lord, and the Lord happily comes under the control of the devotee to enjoy relationships. So he is describing here, Ekada grihadashishu. One day, Ekada grihadashishu karmantara niyuktasu Yashoda Nanda Gehini. It seems one day all the assistants of Yashoda became very busy for preparing for the Indra sacrifice next day. Nobody was available. So Yashoda said, I myself will churn the yogurt, churn the curd. I myself will take out the butter. I myself will do this on my own today because I am doing it for Krishna. They are all busy. And it's mentioned here in the purport by Prabhupada that there were very special cows also for Krishna. Nanda Maharaj is a big king. He has 9 lakh cows, 900,000 cows. Out of those cows, some of them are very special. 8 cows out of them are very special. Those 8 cows were given special grass in Govardhana and other places. Flavored grass. And these cows were eating those flavored grass. Because they eat the flavored grass, they'll give flavored milk. Not artificially flavored milk like Avin, Milma and all that. Coming from the cow, flavored only. And they were all Padma Gandha, lotus smell will come in the milk. Each cow will give one flavor. And so Yashoda caught these cows and kept. These cows specially giving their milk for Krishna with affection and love. So they flavor it and give. That milk she has taken, she has boiled, she has made yogurt herself, and she is churning. And while she is churning, what she is doing? Nirmamanta swayam dadi. Swayam dadi means I myself will churn the dahi. Dahi means curd. Yani yani hagitani. She is very happy while she is churning. Why? She is completely thinking of Krishna. She started singing songs. So beautiful songs she started singing. About Krishna. How he killed Aghasura. How he killed Chakatasura. How he killed Putana. In this way she is enjoying and she is singing. Pulling the churning rod with the rope. And the sound is coming. Dar, dar. And it is mentioned here that it was having a musical beat. And then her bangles were also shaking according to that. Her whole body was also shaking according to that. So it was automatically a whole music troupe. And she was also singing according to that. Very beautifully described by Shukadeva Goswami. The beauty of Yasoda and her motherly love for Krishna. This is going on. Nicely she was enjoying. But what happened is that it's mentioned, you can see here. Kshaumam vasaha pritukati tate bibrati sutranadham putra sneha snutakucha yugam jatakampam cha subruhu rajva akarsha shamabhuja chalat kankanau kundalecha swinnam vaktam kabara vigalan malati nirmamanta. Dressed in a saffron yellow sari with a belt tied about her full hips, Mother Yashoda pulled on the churning rope, laboring considerably, her bangles and earrings moving and vibrating and her whole body shaking. Because of her intense love for her child, her breasts were wet with milk. Her face, with its very beautiful eyebrows, was wet with perspiration, and malati flowers were falling from her hair. In the spiritual world, everything is spiritual. Flowers on the top of the hair of Yashoda are also spiritual. The rope is also spiritual. The rod is also spiritual. The curd is also alive, conscious and spiritual. The container is also alive, conscious and spiritual. Bangles are all shaking because they are so happy. They are banging against each other. It's mentioned that the flowers on Mother Yashoda's head, she has put malati flowers. They are all thinking, cha, we don't have any qualification to sit on Yashoda's head. She's a great devotee of Krishna. We should fall down on her feet. So they all started falling down, it seems. Because she was singing about Krishna, all the flowers fell down to her feet. Yashoda Mai had already put some milk on the stove. Stove means firewood and everything. And she was churning and she was singing. Krishna was asleep. Quietly she came away from there. Putting him to sleep, let him sleep, and she came. But in between, Krishna woke up while she is churning. He woke up and he came to the mother and he held that rod and said, "Stop it. I want to drink milk from your breasts." Immediately, Mother Yashoda took Krishna, started feeding him, looking at his beautiful face, Muhuschumbitam Bimba, seeing his beautiful lips and his eyes, his hair. She was admiring all this. And he was also enjoying sucking milk from her breast. At that particular time, suddenly Mother Yashoda knew that milk started overflowing and falling in the stove. Burning sound is coming. So she became, and put her child down, ran to the stove because milk is overflowing. Because milk is overflowing. So Krishna, all of a sudden, he was happily drinking milk. He was very hungry. He was thrown down. He became very angry. Mother left. And the milk is boiling. I told you everything is spiritual. It seems the milk is boiling and committing suicide. Why? No use here. Krishna is drinking Yashoda's milk. What is the use of living? So they boiled and they fell into the fire, it seems. That's why Yashoda came and said, no, you are required because we will make butter. Took out the milk and kept. All this is completely spiritual, to attend to everybody. So in the meantime, Krishna, he became very angry. He got up and he said, I was drinking milk so nicely and I was so hungry and you just left me here and went. So see what I will do. He looked around here and there, found a stone. He took the stone and broke the pot. When he broke the pot, all the milk, all the yogurt started coming out with the butter and everything in it, little bit. Started falling everywhere in the floor. And it started coming towards his legs also. He tried to avoid it, but then he could not. Big flow, big pot. So he avoided like this and just left from there. He went inside the storeroom, opened the storeroom. He knows how to do that. Very experienced. He knows how to open the storeroom. He opened the storeroom and disappeared inside, closed the door behind. Then he thought, now I broke the pot. Next thing I will do is, I will take all the supplies my mother has got. I am hungry. She left me and went. Now I want to make a mess. Climbed in. Immediately his assistants came to help him. All the monkeys, they came to help him. Then he got the butter. He started feeding all the monkeys. He also ate a little bit, and then he thought, peacefully I will eat after I fed all my friends. He gave all of them, go. Then he went from the backside. Then he sat on top of this grinding mortar, made himself very comfortable. Now I will eat. Slowly I will eat. Nicely I will eat. Happily I will eat. Nobody will disturb me. This way he settled down. But all of a sudden he remembered, oh my gosh, I've broken the pot. My mother will be very angry. Maybe she is coming. So it is mentioned here that his eyes were like a thief, looking here and there. His eyes were looking here and there. This is also mentioned here. Tam ankam arudam apayayat stanam snehasnutam sasmitam ikshati mukham atriptam utsrijya javena sayajav utsityamane payasitve adhishtire. Mother Yashoda came out in the meantime. Then she came there and saw a big mess. Pot is broken. Then it is mentioned that she put her finger on her nose. Who has done this? And then she understood, this boy is correct only. People are complaining about him. He only had done this. Nobody else is here. So it is right. This person, my child, is as mischievous as people has complained. He has broken in my own house the pot. And look at his footsteps. His left is trailing also. So she took up a stick at that time, deciding I have to discipline my son. And then she went racing him inside the godown and saw, my gosh, all pots broken, thrown on the wall, butter everywhere, all monkeys and everywhere fed and spoiled everything. Then she looked on the other door and saw him in the little distance sitting on the mortar. So she became even more angry. Very mischievous fellow. She took the stick and slowly started going behind so that she'll be able to catch him. She also was tiptoeing and coming. That is how our Damodara Ashtakam starts from there. Namamishwaram Satchitananda Rupam Lasatkundalam Gokule Brajamanam Yashoda Bhiyoluka Ladhavamanam. Yashoda Bhiya. Bhiya means Bhayam. Afraid of Yashoda, seeing that she is coming, because he can look from the side of corner of his eyes, he can see she is coming with a stick. Yashoda Bhiyo Uluka Ladhavamanam. From the Uluka, from the grinding stone, he jumped Dhavamanam and he started running. Threw the butter, everything, and started running. Yashoda Uluka Ladhavamanam. Paramrishtam Atyanta Go Trutya Gopya. But this gopi called Yashoda, she was faster than him. She ran fast and then she caught hold of him. She caught hold of him. So this description is given very nicely in so many literatures. Jiva Goswami explained in Gopala Champu very nicely. So many dialogues also he explained. It was difficult for her to run because she has heavy big body. She was running with the stick, very angry. And all the other ladies came out. Hey, watch, he has got caught. In his own house he has got caught. Because everybody knows he is very expert at stealing butter. Nobody can catch him. And if he comes and complains also, he will make sure that the complaint does not register with his mother. And he always remains in front of his mother a very nice boy. So mother never believed. Because every time he will say, you think I will do like that? My father has got 9 lakh cows. Why will I go and steal butter from other people's house? I got 8 cows which give special scented butter. Other butter are useless. My house only butter is best. I will eat here only. Why will I go and steal? He convinced his mother repeatedly, I will not do. So she always thought that my son will not steal from other people's house. But now she is convinced his good chance he has stolen. She is running behind him with anger. And he is running also. Seeing Yashoda Bhiyo. He is very afraid of Yashoda. And is running. Everybody has come out of their house and watching. Got caught. In his own house he got caught. Now it is very wonderful to see. Why? Yashoda is running behind him with a stick. So now Krishna lost all the acting he did till now. He stole from everybody's house. They were trying to catch him. His mother itself caught him. So it was a little difficult for him also. So he was crying. He was rubbing his eyes, right, with his hands, with his small hands. He got caught by his mother. He was rubbing his hands. And it is mentioned there, Trireka ka kantha. His kantha means neck. It has got 3 lines, folds, 3 folds. That fold was going like that up and down. Swasham. He was taking breath very fast because he has run and he has got caught. And his curly hair was also vibrating like this. And his mother had put very nice kajal in his eyes. He is rubbing all that and eyes all became black. Then he started crying. Tears. Please don't beat me. Please don't punish me. And then his mother asked, it is mentioned, who fed butter to the monkeys? First she asked, who broke the pot? Then he said, why I will break the pot? You know, I was nicely drinking milk. You threw me down. You went in a hurry. That time your anklets, golusu you have, no? They hit the pot and it broke. I saw. Because you have such heavy golusu in your leg and you ran like that and tuck, it hit the pot, it broke and fell. What am I supposed to do? Now no milk to drink, no butter also all gone down. So I went to the go down. You won't feed me, you ran somewhere. And while I was eating, then she said, okay, I was eating the butter. That's okay, you ate the butter, it's your own house, nothing wrong. But who gave the butter to the monkeys? I don't know. Go and ask the person who created the monkeys. Maybe he only gave. He's indirectly telling, I only gave. Go and ask the person who created the monkeys. Then mother said, because she came to know that you're talking very intelligently, my dear boy, I think you also should go and stay with the monkeys in the forest because you're such a monkey. Then said, okay, I'm going to the, no, come. She was afraid he'll really go to the forest. No, come here. And this way said, today I am going to give you a very special treatment. So he started crying to her, don't punish me, don't do anything to me. By the time all his friends came out and saw, oh my gosh, our bosses got caught. Krishna got caught. Shushu. And they were all trying to talk. Shall I ask Mother? She said, don't do, leave my friend alone and all that. So they were saying, I don't have the guts to, she's so angry. Cannot talk to her now. Nobody wants to talk. In this way, he got caught. Of course, the story is very long. He got caught and then she started tying him up. But as she started tying him up, she found that the rope is small. Every time she tied up, she was 2 fingers short. Again and again she tried to tie. And she was very disturbed. Why 2 fingers short? She brought all the ropes from inside. She told everybody, bring rope from your house. So her friends started saying, hey, just leave him know what is there. Just he took some butter. They started feeling sorry for Krishna. But Yashoda is saying, no, today I must give him punishment. I heard so many times. She was very determined to give him punishment. But Krishna was not allowing her to tie. Because he is the Supreme Lord. His energy, rope and material energy, everything not allowing her to tie. And he was crying. Balaram, everybody trying to approach him, don't worry, and all that. Yashoda looked at him and said, shut up, don't talk. As soon as Yashoda looked at all of them, they all became very afraid. She was very angry, but determined to tie Krishna. In this way, she tied up Krishna. Namo Deva Damodara Ananta Vishnu Prasiddha Prabho Dukkham Jalabdi Magnam Kripa Drishti Brishyati Dinam Batano Grihamesham Ediyakshi Drishya. Very nicely, beautifully written song. All this is described there in detail. I am just giving you an overview. We'll discuss this more and more detailed as every day we are doing. But this pastime occurred on Diwali day. On the famous Diwali day. Nobody knows it. On Diwali they burst cracker. They'll go to different people's houses, eat lot of sweet and get diabetes and go to this person, that person, who, everything they'll do. They don't know anything what happened on that day. Diwali is celebrated for Lord Ramachandra's victory. They'll not talk about Ramachandra. They'll know about Krishna's pastime, nothing. So by the effort of Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada, all over the world people are celebrating Damodar month. Everybody is offering lambs, hearing these beautiful stories of Krishna throughout this month and enjoying great happiness and bliss. So we invite all of you throughout this month every day to come and join us or perform this arati in your house or anywhere nearby that you want to. Please get in touch with our volunteers and we'll be very happy to help you. Shri Shri Radha Damodar ki.
Hare Krishna. Anybody have any questions?
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Tandatnam. Maharaj, quick question. So, why the rope is 2 fingers short? Is there any reason for that?
That is for the next session.
Okay,
There's a lot of philosophical detail. The rope is 2 fingers short because of our effort and the Lord's mercy. 2 factors. 2 things are required for us to perform devotional service: the mercy of the Lord and our effort. People think mercy alone is enough. I will not do anything and I will dance and keep quiet, and the Lord mercy will come, I will become devotee. No, both are required. You should work and the Lord's mercy. So that is shown by 2 fingers short. That is the Acharya's commentary. We will discuss this in more detail later. Any other question?
How many cows? Hare Krishna. Anybody have any questions?
Haribol.
Okay, we profusely thank His Holiness Bhakti Vinoda Swami Maharaj. For the newcomers, we ask some questions.
Hare Krishna. How many cows did Nanda Maharaj had?
Anyway, only for newcomers.
For newcomers.
Anybody knows?
We'll be giving a small gift.
Raise your hand.
How many cows did Nanda Maharaj had? The newcomers. The questions for newcomers.
9. Hare Krishna. In between today, Sunday feast is sponsored by the memory of Satish Sharma ji and memory of Panir Selvam ji and their family. They sponsored today's Sunday feast program. இன்றைய ஞாயிறு விருந்தின் உபயதாரர்கள் சதி ஷர்மாஜி அவருடைய நினைவாகவும் திரு பன்னீர்செல்வம் ஜி நினைவாகவும் அவருடைய குடும்பத்தார்கள் இன்று ஞாயிறு விருந்து உபயம் செய்துள்ளார்கள். அந்த குடும்பத்தாரை இங்கே முன்வருமாறு அழைக்கின்றோம். ஹரே கிருஷ்ணன். சதீஷ் சர்மாஜி அவர்களுக்காகவும் பன்னீர்செல்வம் அவருடைய நற்கதிக்காகவும் நாம் ஒரு முறை ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா மகா மந்திரத்தை உற்சாகமாக உச்சரிப்போமாக. ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா கிருஷ்ண கிருஷ்ண ஹரே 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 ராம 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 ஹரே ஹரே. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. The second question. How many special cows they have? You can only newcomers, not that existing people. The newcomers. The questions are for the newcomers. Third question. What is the name of the flowers?
Come forward and come forward.
You can come forward and you can give the answer. What is the name of the flower?
Flower on the Mother Yashoda.
Hare Krishna. What is the name of the flower which Mother Yashoda having on her head? The question I repeat once again. What is the name of the flowers the Mother Yashoda having on her head?
Come forward.
The fourth question.